Happy OONSDAY, guys. Just got everything all out, all the dog food, all the peanuts, all the water. Cutie came running up the hill with all her 5 babies. Here's a couple right here. You gonna come say hi to me, kid? Hi there, kid. And Missy's here with her 2 babies. And Missy's finding some hidden cookies under that bark there. I snuck some cookies. So she's digging in there and she's getting them. And oh my goodness, I think I only brought 8 cookies with me. So look at Cutie's going to town. Cutie's gonna get frustrated real quick because that's all I got with cookies. Sorry, Phyllis, I know you gave me money to buy cookies and I've been bad. I haven't gotten to the grocery store. Although today I got to the hardware store and I got a bunch of peanuts and I got a bunch of dog food. That's usually where I go to get it. But I forgot all about the cookies. So I'll have to do a cookie run tonight. But pretty soon I gotta take the wife out for some Mexican. We're gonna have some margaritas, have some tacos, and celebrate that the work week is over with. The weather is beautiful, nice and warm, nice and sunny. A little bit on the humid side, and out here it's a little bit buggy. I forgot my bug spray again. And this weekend I am gonna look for some sort of device to hang while I'm here filming. Maybe something I can clip to my backpack or hang from a branch. One of those Thermacell battery operated devices, and see if that does anything with keeping these mosquitoes at bay, because it does make filming a little tricky. I want to itch myself and hit a mosquito all the time while I'm trying to keep this phone still. You know what I've noticed is doing this switch to the woods, I'm just taking my phone with me, not my GoPro, and boy, editing has gotten so much easier for me and the quality of video has really gone up. When I do it on my GoPro, I gotta take the SD card and put it in a reader and put it on the laptop, and then I gotta put it in a file, and then I gotta take it out of the file, put it into an editor, go through everything. It's a lot of work. But I do kind of miss the process, especially when I'd add some music and put my logo in there, and I'd have the fun games. I do miss that. But I am going to start introducing some fun things to the woods here, what I can carry. Like today I brought some little cat toys for them, some little mice for these guys to play with. I threw about 4 of them out there already, but you know what? Right now it's all food, and they got to get to the point where they're nice and full, and then they'll switch to play mode. I might not be around long enough to see that switch happen today, but hopefully tomorrow or Sunday I can get some cute footage of them kicking back, being silly, playing with each other, rolling on their backs. I really love it when Cutie does that. She is so adorable. What, Cutie? What, Cutie? You want to come up on me? Go ahead. You can climb all over me. I know you're going, where are the cookies? I thought you knew me. So I'm going to tell you something that perhaps my wife doesn't want me to say out loud. She's been noticing I've been calling Cutie honey in these videos, and sweetie. And my wife is jealous. She's jealous of this beautiful raccoon right here. Do you mind that I love your mama? I do love that raccoon. She is just wonderful, and her babies are awesome. And I'm guessing because I can do this at this age that they're going to grow up to be just like Mr. Wiener, just like Silly Boy, just like Cutie. That Cutie's going to do exactly what Moira did for me, and I am going to have some new friends for life, and hopefully I'll watch this one in a couple years have babies of her own, if it is a her. You gotta let me pick you up and flip you over and find out. Are you Johnny number 5? I don't know. I think Johnny number 5 has a little bit lighter colors than the other ones. But even as they're growing, it's tough to tell. You just gotta wait until they start to get something on them that really stands out. A certain facial feature or maybe a little scar. It is tough. You're so cute. Yes, you are. I want to kiss you on your forehead. Oh, flying up the tree. Something got their attention. These don't mind. What's the matter, little guy? What's the matter? It's okay. It's okay, little ninja. You coming down? You coming down? There you go. So here's Missy's baby going right by Cutie and Cutie's baby. You'll see how they react with each other. I'm gonna get you in the butt. You're cornered. You're cornered. What you gonna do? Cutie's baby's trying to get you. Uh-oh, you're trapped. You're trapped. Yeah, but Missy's on the other side there. Oh, you really stood your ground, baby. You claiming this tree? Oh, now Missy's gonna tell Cutie's babies a thing or two. So Cutie, I don't think I can call you honey anymore, because I don't want issues with my wife. Mrs. Oons loves Cutie Monster too, but I think she's jealous how much time I'm spending out here with these guys. This is very time consuming. That's why we're going out to eat tonight, and it's gonna be about us. But these guys, I gotta squeeze them in first real quick. Missy, you be good. Don't you bite Cutie in the butt. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this girl. You need some scratches because of those mosquitoes? I'm always seeing you rub your head and your butt on everything. I hope you ain't got worms. Hope you don't have a wormy butt. That's one thing I don't do that some other raccoon channels do, is they'll medicate their raccoons with dewormer. I'm a coward. I'm afraid I'm gonna screw up and get these guys sick, because I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not a qualified rehabber. I'm just an average Joe out in the woods with wild animals. And I just maybe one day, if someone holds my hand and walks me through it, that's a professional, I'll get to that point. But I really haven't noticed them having parasite issues or worm issues that are bad. I'm just saying that is a sign with some animals when they got itchy butts that that is what could be going on. But it could also be a scent gland thing too. Does your mama have an anal sac? A stinky butt? Well, I hope all of you have a very nice weekend. You have nice weather by you. I don't know if that's the case. Out where my mom is in California, the heat's been ridiculous for her. Well, there goes Missy again. That is her favorite thing to do for water, is go to that hole where it must fill up, and she just keeps reaching in there, getting her paw wet, putting it on her fur, and then licking her fur. And I think baby's gonna come up and join her to get a drink. Now this is fresh water here. There's all sorts of fresh water here. Why Missy felt she couldn't get her water that way, I don't know. Let's see if baby wants to dunk the mouse in the water. What is that? It's a mousey. So raccoons will catch mice and eat them. They will also catch small snakes and eat them. Now, I don't know about by you, but I almost never see snakes anymore. Oh, someone got the mouse. And growing up, I used to see them all the time. I used to see toads all the time and frogs all the time. And I know these are indicators of a healthy environment, amphibians and reptiles. And it kind of worries me that I am not seeing them anymore, and I just think it's all this tremendous development that's happened in my lifetime. Out where I live now, this part of the state used to be pretty rural, going back 50 years. And now it's just completely built up. And there's just these tiny little parks. And we've really taken our fair share. And this planet has taken a hit from our actions. I always get a kick when I fly in an airplane, and I'm going to be flying out west soon. I love the window seat, and I look down, and I'm just in awe of how much we have done as a species, especially this past 100 years. Sometimes when you're in the middle of something, you don't really realize how incredible it is, kind of like a frog being boiled in water slowly. We are in the most monumental fast-paced, changing time in human history right now. I've heard scientists estimate that going all the way back till now, it's an estimated 100 billion people have lived and died. And to think that in our lifetime, what we're seeing and what's going on is incredible. Just these leaps and bounds we've made. I think of my mother-in-law at 95 years old. Holy cow, what she's all seen happen from when she was born till now. The Earth's population when she was born was about 2 billion people. And it's quadrupled in that amount of time. We're over 8 billion now. And it's because of these advances and our ability to fight disease and germs. So, we're called Homo sapien, which means wise human. I question that wise part sometimes, because for me, wisdom is less is more. And I hope we can start to learn that lesson before it's too late. And I hate to say it, there needs to be less of us. And I'm not advocating for something crazy like birth control limits or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but we have to make the decision as a species ourselves to rein ourselves in for future generations. But who knows, maybe all this new technology will open up some sort of insight onto a new form of energy, and that'll solve a lot of problems. Maybe we will travel the stars one day and find new planets like Star Trek. Who knows? You know, I wouldn't say it's impossible. Just in recent history, there was a satellite called Kepler, and Kepler would look at other stars and see if the light would shift on those stars in regular intervals, which indicates that a planet's passing in front of it. And before, where our telescopes could only barely make out the existence of a planet around another star, now scientists agree that pretty much every star you see up in the night sky has multiple planets around it, and those planets have moons around it. And the odds of there being life in the universe other than us is mathematically, statistically, there's a great chance of that. And I just love to think of that when I look up sometimes and I wonder, boy, are there other little furry things like this out there? And that's kind of a comforting thought that, you know, maybe we're not alone, that this universe is chock full of life. We're all made of stars, so all the ingredients are all out there for that to be the case. Missy is still going at it. I hope you can pick up on that water dripping down. That just amazes me, the amount of water that holds. And that looks like a massive maple tree. And I imagine there's times of the year where perhaps some of that sap mixes in that water and it tastes really sweet. Nice syrupy maple syrup water. You guys got that mouse all soaking wet. Now it's nice and tender for you to eat. I wonder at what age these babies start catching things like mice. I've seen them already catch an insect. Boy, look at these mosquitoes. Get mosquitoes. Get off of these babies. I got your scruff. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Isn't that something? They don't snap at my finger and bite. That they're very polite. Just wonderful, just like their mama. So if I had to guess, I would say that one right there is Johnny number 5. As always, is always on the edge of the group. A little bit tinier and lighter in color than the others. There's about 2 that are light and 3 that are kind of dark. It's hard to pick up right now because the sun is so strong on them. Well guys, I am thinking about these tacos I'm going to be eating, and I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm wondering how you guys like your tacos, or if you like tacos at all. Lately I've been doing it with the corn instead of the flour tortilla, and I've been getting it with onions and cilantro like the classic style. So I don't know about you. Do you like beef? Do you like chicken? Do you like steak? Do you like beans? What's your guys' comfort food on a weekend. You're kind of let loose and have some fun food. For my wife and I think it's Mexican. And I really enjoy a nice margarita to go with it. So I don't know if my wife is aware she's going to be the designated driver tonight. But I earned it though, because right before I came out here, I scrubbed down both bathrooms really good. I cleaned everything, the showers and the toilets and the floor and the sinks. So, as my wife would call me, she would say I was being the Hausfrau. My wife speaks German. You know, I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, and all I really remember from that are numbers and colors. All those months of education, that's all that really stuck with me. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. And I'd never use it. I wonder what raccoon is in Spanish. Danny, you know out there? You gotta let me know. And what would Cutie Monster's name be? I think Bonita is beautiful, if I remember, and I think small is pequeño. So these muy pequeño. See? I guess I remember a little bit more than colors, although I might be getting it wrong. And I wonder where their el baño is. You know, in my yard, they never go to the bathroom in my yard. And I've heard raccoons will kind of form latrine areas. Well, I shouldn't say never. There's one pine tree where I'll see where they go, and up on one log pile I'll see where they go. But that's like on the edge of our property. But I mean, like on the patio they never go. So they seem to be very polite that way, that they pick an area to use for their el baño. Oh, you're so pretty in the light. Yes, you are. The kids look so good in the sunlight. Look at your cute face. Just adorable. How can anyone not like these guys? Uh-oh. Cutie, there's no cookies in there, I promise you. Okay, baby. Look, a mousey down the hole. Another mousey down the hole. You gonna get those mice? You gonna get those cat toys? They are just all jammed in here, getting the goodies. It's tight. Missy is huffing and puffing. Oh goodness, Missy. Look at you. You're an itchy raccoon. Well, my tummy is growling, guys. That tacos and margarita is calling me. So I'm sorry, this is all the footage you're getting out of me tonight. See ya. Happy OONSDAY.